Hey, I'm going to be answering questions from Flee the Facility. A lot of people had questions about the game and things like that, so I had people ask questions about the game in my latest video, in my previous video I uploaded, and on my Discord server. So here I have a list. You can't see it, but I have a list of all the questions that have been asked, and then I have the answers as well. So let's get started. So the first question is from someone called Forgot Last Night, and they asked what my favorite map was and if I used footsteps. My favorite map is Abandoned Prison, and I don't use footsteps. I sometimes do, but majority of the time, no, I don't really use footsteps. All right, the second question comes from someone named Bacon Hair who left a comment on my last video, and they asked when is the new update coming. And from what Mr. Windy has told me, it's coming sometime before July 1st, which is the game's anniversary, so we can expect it maybe sometime in June, like mid to late June maybe. Alright, now the third question comes from JJ the New Guy, who also posted on my last video, and he asked when is the new map coming. Mr. Windy has not said anything about a new map. He is interested in this library map made by Drain HP, and yeah, he's interested in that map at the moment, but he hasn't said when he's going to release it or anything like that. And he said he's not going to add maps for a while, so we won't see any maps this summer. Maybe in like around Halloween or Christmas time, maybe we can get some more. All right, these next couple of questions all come from someone named Arton Ruiz. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So he asked quite a lot of questions. He asked if I can help him meet Mr. Windy. Now, about that, my joins are always on, so you can always join me, but there's not a very high chance you can meet Mr. Windy. Mr. Windy is a very busy man, and when he is online, he's either working on studio or he's playing a game that isn't Flee the Facility. So, yeah. Now he asked, out of these three maps, which ones do I like the best? Homestead, Facility Zero, or Airport? Now, out of those three, I'm going to have to say Airport. I feel like Airport's a very detailed map. I get that some people might find it big, but I still pretty like it. I think it's very well made, and Deadly Bones did a good job on it. He asked if I had the neon black hammer, and yes, I do have the neon black hammer, actually. I think I might have like 2 or 3, maybe. He asked if I could play with Eagle Eye and Grandma TJ. Now, I haven't really thought about that, but maybe I could do a video with them, but I don't know how to contact them. I don't know if they have Twitter or if they're on Discord. I really don't know, so I honestly don't know. He asked if I can help him reach level 100. I could help him. Like, he can just like ask me in DMs on Discord or something if I can play, and there's a high chance I could say yes, but if I can't, it's probably because of time zone reasons. Like, maybe it's early for him, but it's still like pretty late for me, or things like that. He asked, have I ever met Big B Stats in a game before? And no, I have not. I have never met Big B Stats in a game before. And yeah, so yeah, it's just a no. And then he asked my favorite hammer and gem. Alright, so my favorite hammer is the Lucky Top Hat, and my favorite gemstone is the Dark Ghost. Purple and green are two of my favorite colors, and I really like the Dark Ghost design, and Lucky Top Hat also looks pretty good, so that's why I feel like that's why I like it. He asked for his final question, he asked for my favorite Flee the Facility YouTubers. Now, for my favorite Flee the Facility YouTubers, I'm gonna say Nightfox is probably one, and then the other one is Big B Stats. Like, they're both pretty funny, and they make pretty good content on their channel, and they do things besides Flee the Facility, like Piggy, Minecraft maybe, things like that. Alright, these next two questions come from Josie from my Discord server, and he asked, how do I become good at the Beast? Now, there isn't, like, not, well, the way I just became, like, the way I started getting good at the Beast was, I started playing with lower levels, and then I started, like, watching other people play as Beast, and then I started playing as Survivor, and then I watched other people play as Survivor, so I can know tricks and things like that and expect what they were going to do, and then that's how I kind of started to become better at Beast. And then he also asked, why does Windy rarely update? He's a solo developer. He has a family. He's a college student, and all this, he just doesn't have enough time to update the game like he used to before. But the next update, which we should be getting, it's a pretty big one. Like, we're getting a lot of bug fixes, and we're getting like some new content as well. So it's a pretty big update. That's why it hasn't been released yet. All right, the next two questions come from the one and only Mr. Fazy. Some of you guys might remember him. He asked, what is the quickest way to level up? The quickest way to level up, I'm going to say, is probably being Beast. You can get like 4 survivors, and if you have VIP, you can get like 69 coins. So that's almost 70 coins in just like one round. So like, imagine if you're Beast like 2 times in a row, that's like 140 coins. So that's actually pretty good. And then he asked, how do I come up with the map? So if you want to make a map, it's better to be in the AWApps community Discord server, which is in the description of the Flee the Facility game itself. And there's like map requirements and things like that, so you can make your own map if you wanted to. And there's like a few ideas that you can make, like a underwater, or like there's yeah, I mean, all the good ideas are pretty much taken already. So, and then the final question is, do you think we can get an abandoned facility revamp in the next update if we do it quickly? And it comes from my friend Thully, who, yeah, his name is Thully. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, by the way. He's legend, and then he has like a bunch of numbers. I don't really remember it off the top of my head, but yeah. So he asked, do you think we can get an abandoned facility revamp in the next update if we do it quickly? What it means by that is me and a couple other people are working on an abandoned facility revamp, where it's like pretty much like the similar designs to like the old room, things like that, like the old rooms, but different layout, less unions, less lag, less parts, things that actually make sense. Like keyboards with rust, that doesn't make sense because keyboards are made of plastic, so that makes 0 sense. So yeah, it's just a revamped version of a abandoned facility. I talked to Mr. Winnie about it. He thought it was an awesome idea. And I'm not sure if we can get it in the next update if we do it quickly. I know there's still a lot to be done and things like that. And not many people have checked it out, but maybe if we do, maybe it could get into the next update, maybe. All right. And so these were all the questions that I've been asked. I know there are also some other questions that haven't been asked but are still pretty commonly asked, so I'm going to answer them as well. So a lot of people ask, can camping or teaming get you banned? Now, the answer to this is no. Teaming and camping cannot get you banned. At the moment, they're both allowed because there's no moderation system for the game. So yeah, at the moment, they're both allowed. I get that it's sometimes annoying, but yeah, it's just not allowed. It's allowed. I mean, yeah, it's allowed. People also ask, I found a scammer or a hacker. Is there any way they can get banned? Once again, the answer to that is no, because no in-game moderation system. For scammers or hackers, the best thing to do is maybe take it up to Roblox, since that's the only thing that they can do. They could possibly give them a ban or a warning. I don't know. And then some people also ask, this is also commonly asked. No one asked it on my Discord server or anything, but people sometimes ask about the arcade cabinets underneath the map. And the answer to that is, like, what they ask about it is, why is it there? What is it doing there? What does it have to do with anything? And some people might think it's just there for decoration, but the way I feel like why it's there, it's just like as an Easter egg. I think that's like those arcade cabinets were originally from a creepypasta or something, and that's pretty much the only reason why they're there. I guess just as an Easter egg. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.